All right, everybody, well, welcome. It is our first official walkthrough here at 718. We have done a lot since we started about 6 weeks ago. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of give you a little bit of idea of what's going on and how this house has changed and kind of some design details that we have in mind. So we're gonna start with the new door. Put a brand new front door on it. All the windows that you'll see in the video, all the windows were changed out as well. Had to take some stucco off. We're getting stucco redone out here. We're gonna get it refinished. It's gonna be a new color. It'll clean up all the trim that we took off. Painting going on as well. We got our gutters installed. So it's gonna look a lot different, not on the inside only, but the outside as well. But why don't we go ahead and take a look. Come on in. So as we walk in here, the first thing that I want to point out is the hardwood floor. Darren and I, about a month ago, we started pulling up the luxury vinyl plank. I don't even know if I would call it luxury vinyl plank, to be quite honest. Laminate plank. It was laminate. And we discovered this beautiful original hardwood floor. So we're picking up a couple extra bundles for some spacing that we need, but Darren is gonna go ahead and refinish these and bring these floors back to life. It's gonna look absolutely beautiful. Right behind me where you see this open space, we once had a wall running from here all the way to here. We had our structural engineer out for an unrelated issue, and then while he was here, we had Chelsea go ahead and talk about the walls that we could take down, and Chelsea's been wanting to take this wall down for as long as we've lived here. So within 5 minutes of Tony Evans telling us that we could take down the wall started coming down. So it really opens up the space here. What would you call the theme that we're going with here? What's the design that we're going with here in this house?
Like a cozy farmhouse, a little bit of rustic, nothing too crazy.
What kind of colors?
Playing into the natural woods, lots of bright whites. Kitchen cabinets are gonna be white. The island will be a darker color to match the countertops, which we've got some black granite, which should be nice. And then shrinking up that window helped a lot. Now I can bring the cabinets all the way over to here, where before the window sat here, so there was not really an opportunity to do that. Originally, we had our sink, dishwasher here. This was a pantry. This was a stove, refrigerator, so we were able to flip-flop all of that. So we're gonna have gas range, a hood, nice beautiful refrigerator, and our sink and dishwasher is now gonna be over here under this awesome window, so you can wash dishes and look outside.
Watch them ditches, people. Watch them ditches.
Yes.
We're only going lowers on the cabinets. What are we doing since we're only going lowers?
Open shelving.
Open shelving. It's gonna look beautiful. It's really gonna open the space up. Tile in this floor. Talk to us about the tile. Let the people know what we got going on. Darren, you wanna handle that one for us?
Oh, sure. 3 or 4 weeks ago, Chelsea and I were walking around the kitchen area. About 5-10 minutes. How do you feel about herringbone?
I love herringbone.
Herringbone?
I love herringbone.
Get over here, girlfriend.
Okay.
And she looks at me, she goes, no shit, we were just talking about it last night. So we rolled with it. So we're gonna put a nice herringbone, center the space so that all the east-west points are gonna kind of be equally divided from this wall to this one right here. Now with the stain that we're gonna try to neutralize the red in it as much as possible. We found a nice Jacobian stain that I think we're gonna roll with. It's got a real rustic feel to it. The floors are gonna be newer, but they're also gonna look a little older. So with that in mind, and we're gonna have a nice transition from the hardwood that I'm gonna hit probably here in a week or so to a classic herringbone pattern. I think it's gonna flow really nice. I can't wait. Herringbone pattern in the bathroom as well. We're gonna do a 3x12 vertical stack, white tile that's really gonna open that bathroom up.
Something else cool, kind of a continuation of the kitchen here. This is gonna be a big walk-in pantry, extra storage. And we're getting all this finished up. Good way to utilize unused space from the garage.
Another thing that we're doing, which I think is really going to start to become a staple of Chelsea's designs and homes at Block Home Services, it wouldn't be a home that we're flipping without a fireplace. So not only are we going fireplace this time, but to keep in with that country farm feel that Chelsea was mentioning earlier, We got some sconces going up as well. So we also put an outlet up for anybody that wants to put their TV here. It'd be a perfect place for it. Kind of start to go around to the bedroom areas and the bathroom upstairs. One cool thing, Chelsea just talked a few moments ago about maximizing the space. What we did with this front door, as we mentioned, we changed it, but we actually flipped it. It originally was a right-hand swing. It is now a left-hand swing. We actually switched over the electric to this side, because otherwise this would be dead space. So what we're actually doing is we're gonna be framing out an eat-in area here. So when you talk about entertainment in this top floor of this ranch style home, you're gonna have a built-in eating area, you're gonna have your island. We have a beautiful, we haven't even talked about this yet. Y'all will see it down the road, it's covered up right now. But we have a beautiful custom built beetle kill bar that Chelsea and Darren are hanging on right now, which is just gonna fit into that theme. It's gonna be about wood, kind of like that wood that we have erected on the wall over there with our painting. So it's all about the wood here in this country farm field. As far as the bedrooms go, not really having to do much in these bedrooms. They're pretty much staying originally as they were. We're just doing paint, again, refinishing the hardwood floors, and it's gonna be simple, other than changing the windows as well. The bedrooms are gonna be the least touched places up here. Same thing with this bedroom, very simple paint, hardwood finish, and we're good. That's it. Darren and Chelsea were mentioning a few minutes ago the upstairs bathroom, because we have 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom upstairs. We're just gonna finish this out. Tub's been installed, ready to go. Gotta get some dent shield in there, and we're ready to start putting this bathroom back together as well. So 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom upstairs. We're also gonna have 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bathroom downstairs. So if you wanna learn a little bit more about that, why don't you follow us this way, because I'm about to tell you a little bit more about that. Now, as we come downstairs, we did a lot of changing down here. We moved some walls, we moved some doorways, we changed out the furnace, we changed out the hot water heater to a tankless. So we really maximized the space that we had for the utility room as well. This open space down here that we have is pretty much, for the most part, the same exact size as it was. We just changed walls in and around the bedroom areas down here themselves. First area that we now have down here, this doorway used to be over here for functionality and just keeping things as open and functional as possible. We moved the doorway here, it just made a lot of sense. Again, in here, not much that really has to be done. We kind of recreated the soffit because, again, we redid the HVAC system in here. So to maximize as much space as we could, we had to do a little bit of changes there. We got to grind down the floor in here as well to make sure that's a nice level floor, because we are going luxury vinyl plank throughout the basement here. And we're gonna kind of come in now, talk a little bit more about what we were able to accomplish with shrinking down our utility room, going with a tankless water heater, not only for efficiency, but for space as well. So shrinking this room, what we were able to do is we turned this into a half bath and laundry room. So we're gonna have a stackable laundry unit right here. Toilet's gonna be right here. Your hand washing sink is gonna be right here. So again, it's about any home that we ever do, Chelsea is gonna do her damnedest to maximize every square inch that that house gives us from a functionality standpoint, and that way to give you the true value out of the square footage that you have. This is probably the coolest formation or transformation that we're gonna see in the house. As we now walk into this area, we are walking into the master suite. Yes, master suite in your basement. It's next level, and we did that for a reason, because we couldn't really do that in the space that we had to utilize upstairs. So we left the bedrooms and bathrooms, we took the space that we have, and I'm telling you, man, it's gonna look beautiful. It is huge down here. We are gonna go ahead and install beautiful French doors that Chelsea built out for us. It's gonna be a great opening, which is gonna be an enormous master suite. You're not gonna find a master suite in this neighborhood like this or anywhere close. I'm telling you, this is gonna be next level type shit right here. So we walk through your French doors, you're gonna walk into all this open space. We actually combined 2 bedrooms. There was a closet here, and we just, again, we cornered off the space to give as much space to this master suite as possible.
This hallway. This was a hallway.
Yeah, it was a hallway right here. Chelsea and Van framed out, and then Darren finished off with Van the drywall for this 40 square foot walk-in closet. Y'all can come in and take a look, because there's enough space for everybody here. More than enough storage for anybody. I don't care how many clothes that you have, you've got space for it here. Just look how big this master suite gets. We did actually take some of the soffit down and away, just the way that the house was built. so we unfortunately had to keep the soffit. It's not that big of a deal when it's all said and done. Coming into the bathroom here, we took the bathroom that was already here, and what I'm standing in right now was a closet for the bedroom that we borrowed. So it was really cool because when we opened up this wall to my right, we found a nice little shelving niche. Extra storage space that we're gonna give to the new homeowners, whoever decides to take this house. You have a great storage area here. And again, you have a ginormous master bathroom in your suite here. So we've got a tile pan, we're gonna do a shower, similar in nature to what we did at our last big flip. You have a double vanity, we're going 60-inch. Your toilet's gonna be right over here, and you're gonna have ample space. So it's gonna be a very, very big, spacious ensuite here at Project 718, which whoever buys this, I don't know, man. We said it about Pine. I told Chelsea I might have to move back into this thing before we sell it. I don't know, man. That's your walkthrough for now at Project 718. Keep an eye on what we got going on, because we're always gonna give you updates. We're gonna give you walkthroughs when appropriate. But if you want to know what's going on with us, YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Palavra Home Services, because there's a lot of great things there, and it's just a nice, easy way to get pinged whenever we drop something new. So, Walkthrough 1.0, if you followed along with 1304 Pine Street, you are gonna know that there's probably a couple more walkthroughs to come your way. So, we're leaving it there for now. Check us out in the next one. Have a good day.